What's good, everyone? Welcome to English MasterTv. I'm really glad you're here. If you clicked on this video, it means you're ready to level up not just your English, but your mindset too. Life moves fast, pressure is real, and some days it feels like your own thoughts are working against you. This channel is all about growth, confidence, and real talk that actually helps in everyday life. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, and know this space is for people who want to move forward, not stay stuck. Stick with me till the end, because what we're about to talk about can honestly change how you see yourself and your future. Let me ask you something real quick. How many times has your own mind talked you out of trying? Not people, not circumstances, just that little voice saying, "You're not ready. You're not good enough. Or what if you fail?" That voice is sneaky, and it shows up when you're tired, alone, or scrolling late at night comparing your life to everyone else's highlight reel. The truth is, most limits in life aren't physical, they're mental. And once negative thinking takes over, it controls your mood, your actions, and eventually your results. But here's the good news. If your mind learned negativity, it can learn positivity too. You just have to train it the right way. Now, before you think this is about fake smiles or pretending everything is perfect, let me clear that up. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring problems or acting like pain doesn't exist. It's about choosing a stronger response when life hits you hard. It's about learning how to talk to yourself with confidence instead of criticism, hope instead of fear. When you master positive thinking, you don't magically avoid problems. You handle them better. You bounce back faster, you stay focused longer, and you stop quitting on yourself. In this video, we're going to break down how your thoughts really work, why negative thinking feels automatic, and how you can flip that switch step by step. No complicated theory, no fluff. Just real mindset shifts you can start using today. By the end of this video, you won't just understand positive thinking, you'll know how to practice it in real life. Your thoughts shape your reality more than you realize. Every single day, your mind is running a conversation in the background, and most of the time, you don't even notice it. That conversation decides how confident you feel, how much effort you put in, and whether you quit or keep going. Negative thinking usually doesn't start big, it starts small. One bad moment, one mistake, one comparison, and suddenly your mind creates a story that you're not good enough. Over time, that story feels real. The problem is, your brain believes what you repeat. If you keep telling yourself you can't do something, your brain looks for proof to support that idea. Positive thinking begins with understanding this power. Once you realize that thoughts are not facts, you stop being controlled by them. You begin to see that you have a choice. You may not control what happens to you, but you always control how you interpret it. That shift alone can change your energy, your focus, and your results in ways you never imagined. The hardest part about changing your mindset is awareness. You can't fix what you don't notice. Most people live on autopilot, reacting to thoughts as if they're absolute truth. One negative thought shows up, and they accept it instantly. Positive thinking starts when you slow down and catch yourself in the moment. When your mind says, "I always fail," you pause and ask, "Is that really true?" Awareness gives you space between the thought and the reaction. In that space, you gain power. Instead of letting a negative thought drag you down, you can challenge it. You don't fight the thought aggressively, you observe it calmly. This practice takes time, but it's worth it. The more you notice your thinking patterns, the easier it becomes to interrupt them. Awareness is like turning on the lights in a dark room. The fear doesn't disappear instantly, but now you can see clearly, and clarity always beats confusion. Once you become aware of negative thoughts, the next step is learning how to reframe them. Reframing doesn't mean lying to yourself. It means choosing a better angle. Instead of saying, "I failed," you say, "I learned." Instead of "this is too hard," you say, "This is challenging and I'm growing." Your brain responds to language. The words you use matter more than you think. When you reframe a situation, you reduce emotional pressure and increase control. Life will still throw problems at you, but now you're looking at them as lessons, not roadblocks. Every successful person has failed more times than most people have tried. The difference is not talent, it's mindset. When you train yourself to see setbacks as setups, you stay in the game longer. And staying in the game is how real success is built. Positive thinking becomes stronger when it's supported by daily habits. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stick. How you start your morning sets the tone for your day. If the first thing you do is check your phone and compare your life to others, negativity creeps in fast. Instead, take a moment to reset your mind. Even a simple habit like listing 3 things you're grateful for can shift your energy. Gratitude forces your brain to focus on what's working instead of what's missing. Another powerful habit is feeding your mind with positive content. Books, podcasts, or videos that inspire growth. Your mind is like a sponge. It absorbs whatever you expose it to. Choose wisely. Small habits done consistently can rewire your thinking over time and make positivity your default setting. Your environment plays a massive role in your mindset. The people you spend time with, the content you consume, and the conversations you entertain all influence your thinking. If you're surrounded by negativity, complaining, and doubt, it's hard to stay positive. That doesn't mean cutting everyone off. It means protecting your mental space. Spend more time with people who encourage growth, who speak possibilities instead of limits. Online, follow content that educates and inspires you instead of draining you. Positive thinking isn't just internal, it's also external. When you design your environment intentionally, positivity becomes easier and negativity loses its grip. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your environment. One of the biggest tests of positive thinking is when life gets tough. Anyone can be positive when things are going well. The real challenge is staying grounded during failure, loss, or disappointment. Positive thinking doesn't mean you don't feel pain. It means you don't let pain define you. It allows you to feel emotions without being consumed by them. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" This shift keeps you moving forward. Resilience is built in hard moments, not easy ones. Every time you choose hope over hopelessness, you strengthen your mindset. Over time, you become mentally tougher and emotionally smarter. Consistency is the secret weapon of positive thinking. You won't change years of negative conditioning in one day. Some days you'll slip back into old patterns, and that's okay. Progress is not about perfection, it's about persistence. Each time you choose a positive response, you're building mental muscle. The more you practice, the more natural it feels. Eventually, positive thinking becomes who you are, not something you force. You stop doubting yourself as much. You start trusting your ability to handle whatever comes your way. That confidence is powerful, and it changes how others see you too. At the end of the day, mastering positive thinking is about taking responsibility for your inner world. Your life reflects the conversations you have with yourself. When you change those conversations, everything else begins to shift. You start believing in yourself more. You take action instead of waiting. You stop quitting when things get uncomfortable. This journey isn't easy, but it's worth it. Your mind is your greatest asset. Train it well. Start today, start small, and stay consistent. When you master your thinking, you unlock a stronger, calmer, and more confident version of yourself. Before you leave, remember this: your thoughts are not just random ideas in your head. They are instructions you give to your future. Every time you choose a positive thought over a negative one, you are choosing growth over fear, strength over doubt. Life will never be perfect, and challenges will never stop coming. But when you master positive thinking, you stop letting those challenges control you. You realize that no matter what happens, you still have the power to respond with confidence, clarity, and purpose. If this video helped you even a little, don't let it end here. Take one idea from today and apply it in your real life. Just one. Catch one negative thought, flip it, and move forward. That small step can create a massive shift over time. And if you're serious about improving your mindset and your English together, make sure you stay connected with English MasterTv. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who needs a mindset reset today. Drop a comment and tell me, what negative thought are you choosing to let go of from this moment on? Remember, you're more capable than you think, stronger than you feel, and closer to your goals than you realize. Master your mind, trust the process, and keep moving forward.